You took it off, stupid.
Okay, look. I don't know who you are, Life 3, but you're about to be kicked out of the courtroom.
I apologize, Judge Simpson.
Who are you?
Nathan Mason.
Got her. Okay, I don't want to ever hear that in my courtroom about anybody.
I apologize.
I don't know if that's going to be good enough, but I'll get you when you get to your case.
All right, guys, welcome back. And trust me, you're gonna want to stick around for this one. We've got Crackpipe Karen making a courtroom appearance straight out of a Netflix meltdown. But first, I've got an update on the sovereign citizen, clown from my last video, the same pro se genius, who thought he could outsmart the legal system with Google and vibes. Let's get into it.
Calls case, people versus Jason Maples. What are we doing on this?
This was a show, except for a show cause that neither me or Schnauzer got the community corrections report, but he's also set to get a competency review. So I'm not sure we can do a show cause at this moment.
May I speak? Here's 60.
Mr. Maples?
Yeah, I wrote 60 pages for my trial so far. I mean, that doesn't show that I'm competent. I don't know what.
Maples.
1. Something tells me it's not just your incompetence that's keeping you out of the law library. No. Given that you're a sovereign citizen, I'd be willing to bet real money that you abused that access, probably bombarded the courts with a mountain of incoherent, baseless filings. You know the type: fake liens, made-up statutes, and laughable lawsuits against judges and clerks for violating your strawman rights. The court isn't denying you access out of spite, it's damage control.
Front and back.
Your Honor, you can, if we can adjourn it 1 week or two,
When is his competency hearing?
in August
1st.
August 1st.
Or 4th, I'm sorry, probably. August 4th. Hold on one moment. Let me see what I wrote.
Is there any way you guys can do an exception for me to go to the law library? Because what you guys keep saying I'm not competent, I can't go to the law library and study the thing, because once I am feeling competent, I'm gonna represent myself.
It looks like our sovereign citizen jackass will be enjoying the fine accommodations of county jail for at least a few more weeks. That's right, your lead paint is safe, your traffic signs are secure, and the local DMV employees can breathe easy. No more pseudo-legal rants or constitutional word salad for now, anyway. So with that out of the way, let's dive headfirst into the real circus act of the day. The one, the only, Crackpipe Karen herself, Nathan Mason.
So in the meantime, I have lawyers that are not coming.
I have August the 11th as well, Your Honor.
All right. Set a show cause for August 11th, 2022, 9 a.m. I will also... I can't set a preliminary examination, so it's just a show cause that'll be set for that time at the same time as his competency hearing. Bond will continue. Thank you.
Judge Simpson's face at the start of this Zoom hearing says it all: pure exhaustion, barely concealed irritation, and the unmistakable look of a man who already knows he's about to witness a legal train wreck in real time. You don't need a gavel to know this courtroom is about to go completely off the rails.
Court calls the case of the people versus Nathan Mason. That's the one.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Alexander on behalf of the people.
Ready again, Judge. Torshell Feaster, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Miss Mason. Miss Mason, please unmute and state your name for the record. Miss Mason, please unmute and state your name for the record.
Had a whole lot to say before.
Miss Mason, we're ready for court now. Would you please unmute and state your name for the record?
I already got in trouble because I thought I was muted and I wasn't. And this guy, he was calling this guy name. He was sitting there looking crazy. I was like, he's looking off.
Miss Mason, we got
But I didn't know harm.
Miss Mason, will you state your name? State your name for the record, please.
Nathan Lee Mason.
That's some stellar advice from public defender Feaster, really earning that paycheck. What he clearly failed to understand is that the only person who can tell Nathilian no is Nathilian herself. Logic, law, and court orders. Irrelevant. In Netaline's world, she answers to no one, especially not someone trying to help her.
Today's the date and time set for pretrial in this matter. I've spoken to Ms. Mason and to the prosecutor's office.
How'd that go? No, go ahead.
It's been rough, Judge. At this time, there are no offers on this file. If we could adjourn this matter, Your Honor, so we can hopefully get an offer, and if not, move it forward in another way to resolve it, Judge.
But could I talk to Judge? May I say something?
No.
Nathalie, anything you say can and will be used against you, which is exactly why your public defender practically begged you to stop snacking on paint chips before court and, above all else, to just shut the bleep up. But nope. Here you are again, charging headfirst into legal traffic like it's a game of Frogger with no brakes.
What do you not?
I was ordered to pay $180, but I don't have an income because I'm disabled now. So I was trying to explain to him that I talked to a court clerk at 14A District Court. I called the bus back up there and talked to her and told her my situation. She said I could make a payment plan, which they never sent me through the mail.
Miss Mason, is that this file? Because if that's not this case,
excuse me,
is that on this file? Because if it's not on this case, Judge Simpson cannot do anything about that today.
Well, which case is this? It got to be the one I went to. It got to be the one that I already got ruled on because is it a case from that I had a bench warrant on? It was a warrant out for me on this case because I didn't pay the $180.
Okay, you never had a bench warrant on this one.
Me?
You never had a bench warrant on this one.
Is this the one where I had the crack pipe, the paraphernalia, and I got caught stealing from Myers?
No, this is the one where you were stealing from the store, allegedly.
Right, from Myers, right?
Yep.
Can we go ahead and start with the 5,150 on Nathalie, because clearly, we're off to the races. And Nathalie, do you see that finely dressed gentleman at the top of your screen? Yeah, that guy, that's the judge. That's the one you should be directing your questions to. Not just blurting nonsense into the void like you're the host of your own derailed talk show.
From Myers or Home Depot? Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
And that's the one that you ruled on for.
No, this is Myers. This is Meyer.
That's what I know.
You were stealing stuff.
That's the one that
allegedly. This has nothing to do with the crack pipe. That might have happened before or after. It has nothing to do with that.
It happened at the same time.
So yeah, you heard Judge Simpson loud and clear. And to Nathalie's credit, she did actually show up again on July 6th. And if you think for 1 second that I wasn't planted in front of my screen with a tub of popcorn, noise-canceling headphones, and a helmet labeled legal madness incoming, then you're just as unhinged as Nathalie herself.
Well, I don't know that.
You gave me a 180-day rule and you gave me a
Miss Mason?
$80.
Miss Mason, anything you say can be used against you.
What?
So would you please stop until we can try to get this matter resolved? And we can deal with all that stuff at a different time.
Okay. So I don't want to go to no trial. What's going to take place now?
And in classic Nathalie fashion, she sat quietly in court for over an hour, doing absolutely nothing. Then, her phone dies. For 30 seconds. That's all it took. In that tiny sliver of time, Judge Simpson called her case, marked her absent, and issued a bench warrant on the spot. But plot twist, Nathalie logs right back in like nothing happened, and then just sits there, again, silently, for another 15 minutes. Finally, at the last second, she speaks up just in time to save her own ass from being hauled in.
Okay, I was just going to adjourn it out so that everybody could talk to each other about it and get it. So I'm adjourning it to July 6th.
Thank you, Judge Simpson. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, defendant.
Wow. I'm honestly impressed. I didn't think we were gonna make it through that entire accidental confession. Sorry. I mean, admission of guilt without her somehow blurting out another felony in the process. I mean, with an IQ that low, I'm surprised she can even form a sentence without incriminating herself.
The people versus Nathalie Mason.
Caitlin Kirby on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender Melissa Kleeman on behalf of Miss Mason. And ma'am, can you unmute and state your name for the record, please?
We do not have her checked in.
I have had Act with her. I would ask the court for an adjournment.
Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond 5,000, 10%. That warrant will issue.
Please, Judge, don't lock her up. We, the people of YouTube, demand Nathelin be set free. How else are we supposed to catch her starring in the next Karen's in Court episode? Nathelin, seriously, don't do anything dumb that gets you locked up before your August 10th court date. I've got snacks, a front row seat, and I will be watching. Alright guys, that's it for today's circus. If you liked the video, smash that like button. If you hated it, hit dislike. Just don't forget to drop a comment below and subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss the next time someone tries to out crazy Nathelin. Until then, stay sane, or at least more sane than her.